I see. All right, bro. Let's see. So I get this posted. All right,
Yeah.
hey, man. Listen, bro. I know. I've heard a lot of things, and a lot of things have been said, man. But I think the best things come out of adversity. That's what I've always been
Yes.
told. That's what I was always taught. And
Yes.
I figure pressure don't do nothing but make diamonds. But sometimes pressure is called pressure defense.
Yes.
I mean, I used to do this back in the day. It's something I used to do. Yo, I might hit you with a fly 16 or a hot 8. Keep it straight. They used to call me I Murray the Great. I come from the great Michigan State with the great Michigan Lakes. I'm out here making the place, trying to make a state, trying to make a nice statement for myself with my health and my wealth, making all the best. We trying to make it out of something else. You trying to make it sound like something else. I'm right here in the building again. I got my dog Jeremy. He about to pick up a pen. We about to get up in this radio show for y'all. We about to give you something so you all can call. It's like, nah, I'm just kidding. I am indeed, I Murray the Great. I'm right back at you. I am indeed your grandmama's wet dream. BKA Mr. Ain't pulled out since 2006. Now I have a fellow non-puller outer, the good brother Jeremy Elliott. Please talk to the people, sir.
Nice, nice. This is Coach Elliott of the Cleveland Browns, ready to get it popping and sopping tonight.
Yes,
Good to be
sir.
online. Thank you for having me on here, Mr. Coach Murray.
It is my pleasure to join you here, good brother. We are going to be before you for a short time. I'm going to be here for a short time, not a long time. But we are just going to do a quick recap of the draft that we just had. And man, that draft, that draft was interesting, to say the least. To say the
Okay.
least, that draft was interesting, man. I
Yes, it
definitely
was.
I saw a lot of teams get better. That was the first time we didn't have a quarterback go in the first round, so that tells me a
Not the
lot
first
of
round?
not in the first round. That tells me a lot of people are very happy with their quarterbacks, very happy with their situations. But I did want to talk to someone who did draft a quarterback and just to see how they feel about their team. So I'm gonna turn this over to Coach Elliott, man. How you feel about your QB you drafted, brother, man?
Man, beautiful, man. So Josh Baylor was one of the guys who actually, we sent us a couple of scouts out there to Texas last summer. We got very, united with him and his family. Of course, he lost his grandmother on last week, and we told him that, listen, if he's on the board, projected to be a top five QB. So if he's on the board, I guarantee you he's going to be Cleveland Brown. And we made his come true. Made his dreams come true.
No doubt, man. It's always good to build that connection with your players, get them on the same page. How does a veteran like Deshaun Watson feel about you making your first pick, a quarterback at his position?
Well, he should already know how it feels. I mean, he started pretty good last year, and about 5-0, 6-0. Next thing you know, he went to a slump. But he know what time it is. It was kind of difficult for him in the beginning, but I think him and Bailey has a good system going on. He's a mentor right now. But I tell you this right now, Bailey's not the starter. Deshaun Watson will be the starter. Bailey has to come in and put up a good fight. We're just not going to hand him the keys. So it is what it is.
No doubt, man. So going into this off season, you had some moves. You had a very hot start last year. Give us a quick recap as to what happened with your season last year.
Got to. Well, the players got complacent. They looked at came in kind of cocky, especially Miles Garrett. He's the leader of this defense, but he did come in. He kind of got arrogant and told the players, hey, we got this. Next thing you know, one loss equals 2 to 3 to 4 on the losing streak. But I'm glad they experienced that because this time, got to get back to the fundamental football. Got to get back to fundamental football. Execute, tackle, and play ball.
I
We'll be great.
got, I got you, man. I got you. Uh, do you, when you get into the build of your team, what do you think is more important to have as your strongest attribute of your team? Do you think it's more important to have a strong offense, a strong defense, or does it matter? Do you want the strongest secondary and just balance everything else out? What is Coach Elliott looking for when he goes to construct his teams the way he does?
Gotcha. One thing for number one is high motor. And to me, high motor is very important to have because that means that you don't stop. That means you keep running to the ball. Number one, number two is very important to me, and I hold it dear to my heart, is leadership. A lot of times people kind of look at Coach Ed like, oh, he going to fall out of old players. But awareness is very important. You can't get people out of the draft, a young man like Bailey, with a lot of awareness because he don't have a lot of knowledge when playing NFL, which is a different type of system. But when we look at my team, my defensive side of a great secondary, good DBs, and big boys that know how to get to the quarterback. That's what we live on. That's what we most of the time when you see our defense. I believe if we can have big boys on the outside,
Yeah,
big linebackers,
yeah.
we'll have a good secondary. We'll play ball. Okay? We'll play
I,
ball.
I feel that. I feel that. Um, I saw you picked up Bailey. Did you draft anybody else that you thought could come in or maybe as a project for down the line? Did you have anybody else you picked up in your draft?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. If you remember the guy, his name is Alex Stutmar.
That's
He's
exactly
from
where I'm at.
UCLA.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
he's from UCLA. He's not as big as what he wants. That's a high motor. But I tell
Mm,
you what, this kid is a monster.
mm-hmm.
This kid, listen, you hear it now. When Miles Garrett come to my office and say, Coach Elliott, we gotta get Alex. When a future Hall of Famer like that comes to me and says that,
Yeah,
then we know what time it is. We know what time it is. So he's somebody that you really want to look out for. He's going to be a special piece to this defense. I think we got a
yeah,
lot of people, come back. We have a good
yeah.
secondary. And to add him, I think it's going to be amazing.
No doubt, no doubt. Man, I was hoping that one of the admins would have updated the neon, but that has not happened yet. I wanted to see who they thought won the draft. If that was, let me see if it's in there.
Gotcha.
Uh no, it hasn't updated
No
yet, but
updates.
I'll get it there on the next show. We'll do that. But I did
Beautiful.
I did appreciate a few things that fell my way in my draft. Got a tight end that I'm very, 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 very happy about. It's the future of the team right there. And
Yeah, I saw him.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's serious. And definitely looking forward to building the offense around him. And I drafted couple 6'5" receivers.
Yes, sir.
Just we're going to play box out football. When it comes down
Oh,
to the
okay.
red zone. And we already had a great stud there with Brian Thomas Jr. So really happy about that. And then I got a cornerback that I'm really happy with. So I mean,
Really?
I really did enjoy the draft. Definitely think going forward, this will be the year where we try to put a few things together. The competition is crazy in my division, and
Absolutely.
I'll do
Absolutely.
nothing but make you better. Did you have any? You did have the Super Bowl AFC representative in your division, and then you do also have the Ravens and the Bengals.
Absolutely.
Do you have a message for your division as we get to the back half of the show?
Absolutely. This is what I would tell them right now. A wise man told me that the race is not given to those who are best, but it's those who endure. And I guarantee you, it's not about the one first game, the second, the third, the fourth. But I tell you this, Cleveland Browns, mark this, mark it right now.
Uh-huh.
Cleveland Browns will make the playoff. Okay. We're not concerned about the Steelers. We're not concerned about the Ravens. We're not concerned about the Bengals. We're only concerned about the Browns. But I tell you this, the Ravens, it got me coming, brother. I got some for you this year, buddy.
Okay.
I heard them.
All right, you heard it here first. Well, I tell you what, this is the first of many. Like I said, we were going to be before you for a short time, not a long time, but still indeed a good time. So we do appreciate y'all tuning in. I will be signing off here, but me and Coach Elliott, we will have several segments this season. And we're excited, fellas. We're gonna do radio shows more often. And you can expect one
Let's
at
get
least
it.
once every 4 games. So
Let's get
that's
it.
what y'all can expect. I'm excited. Max XP for the preseason, and get your games in. Get your games in. Play your preseason games. We'll be going into week 1 Tuesday or Monday at midnight at some point around there. So let's get your games in. Y'all be safe. Enjoy your time with your family, your loved ones. And until
Yes,
then,
sir.
we'll see you later.
Let's go.